Good morning. How are you? Um, Hope you're doing well. Let's start off. Thank you for those of you that corrected your lunar event projects. I greatly appreciate it. I honestly, you may think that the Google words are fancier and better, and if you copy and paste it, it makes you sound smarter and like you know what you're talking about. It doesn't. What does make you sound smarter is when you are explaining in your own words the lunar event. And I really get a joy out of reading your guys' understanding of the topic. So thank you for those of you that put it in your own words and showed me that you do, in fact, understand what you're talking about. Okay. Copying and pasting from Google that's literally like I don't know anything except Control P and Control V, or Control C and Control V. So yeah, moving on from that. Hopefully, also you saw my actually not moving on yet. Hopefully, you saw my notice that if you just invited me to join your team on Canva, that doesn't necessarily mean that I can see your project. Okay, you need to actually, there's like a shared folder. When you invite me to join your team, there's like a team folder, and you need to put your design in that folder for me to see it. Otherwise, I can't see it. So either share it with me directly on email or put it in that folder. And yeah, then I'll be able to see it and grade it. So please, if you haven't done that, do that ASAE. Now we can move on. Okay, so this is where the fun begins. We're going back to lunar phases. Okay, now that we've handled the lunar event, the special occurrences throughout the moon's rotation and revolution. So remember this whole thing that we're looking at here with the movements of the moon and the Earth and the whole Sun Earth Moon system is we're looking at patterns of motion. Okay, this is a pattern. If you notice, none of those lunar events, not a single one, is a one-time occurrence. They have all happened before, and they will all happen again. Some of them on a yearly basis, some of them on a triannual basis, some of them every couple of years, but all of them have happened before, all of them will happen again. And because we can predict to the day when these events are going to occur next, that's how you know it is in fact a pattern. That's how they know the next day. They just follow that pattern, look at that timetable, that consistent pattern of motion, and they just follow it all the way along with the calendar. They take that pattern, put it against the calendar, and that's how they get the date. That's how they know exactly when these things are going to come next. Okay, so the lunar phases, are also a pattern. We can predict. You can go online and go very far into the future to find out what the moon phase is going to be on a particular date. All right, there are sometimes some calendars. In fact, if you go and buy actually, I don't think they're making 2021 calendars yet, but some 2020 calendars will have all the phases of the moon every single day for the whole year. They make them a year in advance. We can only know this because of the pattern. Now, what I want you people to do is I want you to make a model of that pattern, okay? Now, I know what you're thinking before you start saying, but model, Mr. Trevor, everything's closed down. We can't go outside. I haven't heard your guys' voices in a long time, so that's what you sound like to me. There's enough stuff at Carrefour and Lulu for you to be able to pull off a project, okay? You may need to get a little bit creative, but I guarantee you this stuff is there, okay? I highly encourage you, just Google lunar phase projects so you can see what I'm saying. This one right here is one of my favorites, the ones that use the actual light to show the physical phases on the moon. Those ones are great. There's some of them, like this person used Oreos. This person cut a hole, and so like as you turn your head, you can actually see. You guys could put a camera up through that hole. Some of them are just cardboard cutouts, but it is all of these are 3D models. That's what I want. I don't want a poster. It must be a 3D model. And yeah, showing all 8 phases of the moon in their sequence. Okay, I'm going to attach a sort of a rubric, like a list of requirements, if you will, for what you need. I'm not going to explain it all here because you'll forget. Um, so yeah, so do some research, just go on Google and look for some ideas. Here's the thing, this is a time you can use Google. You can use Google for these pictures, these ideas, okay? And then you can recreate these ideas. None of these, I'm pretty sure, are copyrighted. All right. So you can use these ideas and you can create it for yourself. So yeah, and you'll also have lots of time to do this. All right. This is not due tomorrow. So you will have time, check the list of requirements, and you will have all the information you need. Okay. All right. I will see you guys later. Enjoy your day. Bye.